Hi guys, it's Rachel here and we are on a day, what day is it? Day 29 I think. So what I thought I would do today is, so we've all, probably most of us have bought Tim Holtz papers, and then they have these double ones here, and I actually never use them. So sometimes occasionally I have just done something really boring and just folded them in half and glued them on or stitched them on either side of a page to make a pocket on either side, but a tuck spot really. But I had to play around one day and I did some collaging, so it made it look sort of unified like one card. So I thought I would have a go. So I thought I would have a go with doing a few of those, so that way at least I use them. So this can be like a journaling card, it could be a flip out, it could be a pocket, and it's really not very bulky. So I've got no idea how I want to approach this today, but
Excuse me, do we have a lemon?
You'll have to have a look in the fridge.
I looked in, I didn't have any.
Okay, well then you've got lime.
Okay.
Lime is yummier than lemon, in my opinion. Lime in your tea, yeah, that'd be nice, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sorry for that, guys. That was Lulu. So I thought we'd have a play around with those today. I might start with some old book page. So I've got this one from this one was 18 something, very first half of the 1800s, but I can't remember the exact date. Actually, I've got another one of these books, so I probably could get up and have a look, but I'm not going to. Now, I wonder if I like that side. I might like that side. So I might put that here. So this is what we're going to do. It's going to be fairly simple, but it's another way to use up these things that probably a lot of us have. So I'm just going to getting right into it today. Did 2 videos yesterday. I don't know whether you'll be so lucky today because it's already, I think, 3 o'clock. I'm a bit late. Yesterday I was a bit earlier. Just let me see. There's no reflection happening or anything like that. Gosh, you know, there's a mishap every other day. Now I haven't got all my things down. Just a second. Up and down like a yo-yo. Okay, good. Never know. Never know what I might pull out. The options are endless. Okay, got this lovely Iosia paper here. This is inspiring me. Leftover from yesterday. So if you want to see the link, if I don't remember to link it here in the description box, you can hop on over to the video, the extra video I did yesterday. Isn't that nice? Oh, I like that, but I don't want to cover that. I think I'll put it there. This is why we never throw out our scraps. Probably should have got myself another glue. Lulu's making herself a green tea. I would love a green tea, but I won't sleep, so I can't have one right now. It's too late. So, oh, I like this bit too. I would not throw that out. I might just tear that off though. Okay, so it already looks like it's not 2 separate things. Now I might flip over and work on this side as well. Could put that there. Might get a few of these done until I have a block. Then if I have a block, then I won't get any. I'll have to stop. I could stop and start because I can put 2 videos together now. Very technological. Okay, so that's that. Then what would I like? I might like a doily. So let me have a look here. I've got doilies here and I've got doilies there. Now in the other one I've got smaller doilies, and in this one I've got slightly bigger doilies. So you probably can't see these. I'm probably off screen. I'm just wondering whether that might be pretty on then. It probably would. I'm going to cut it. I'm just going to go with it and cut it in half so that way I can see better. I do like, I've nearly covered up the whole Tim Holtz there. Do I want to cover up the whole Tim Holtz or not? That could be nice. Let me see on this side. What about there? Yes, that's all right. Great. put that there. And then you can choose to stitch around or not. That's totally optional. Depends, you know, sort of what look you would like. So I'll just glue that there. Here like that. And then now my next job is really, after just a few bits of paper, is to see in my wonderful treasure box here, what would I like to put on to embellish it. See, that would be super pretty there, but then I don't have a writing side, do I? I could put something there and make that a writing side. No, this has to be my writing side, I think, because you could go over that with black pen and you can certainly write all over that. So I'll just remove those. Let's see, we'll put something on this side. So those flowers didn't go there. I had these left over from yesterday that I didn't put them away. Okay. Here's my little mushroom friend. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm a bit silly. I'm always silly every day, you know. Can't help myself. I like things that are a little bit clashy. You guys will be getting sick of going through my little treasure chest here, trying to find out which option is the best. Oh, he could be nice on another one. What about a little butterfly? Oh, I like the butterfly. I think I'm going to put the butterfly and something else, or a stamp. Now this is not the stamp one. The stamp one's down here. I mean, not in such a mess today. Well, I've only just started because I did a lot of printing out this morning, as you do, because I needed to print out, quite like that too. I needed to print for the journals that I've got to make. And so that way I can contemplate, oh, isn't that nice? I can contemplate making those. And now that I've got everything printed out. And so I did that. And I did mention, I didn't do any cleaning yesterday. I had a day off because I did cleaning about 6 days last week. But I just clean one thing a day. And I've just started doing that. That's inspired by, what's her name? Diane in Denmark. And Roberta told me about her. And anyway, so I've started cleaning just one thing a day, because if I think that I have to do all these things in one room, and I know it's going to take me all morning to do it because I never do it, I won't do it, if that made any sense. So today I cleaned up. We have these two big glass tables. We want to redo our apartment, but the thing is, it's kind of daunting. Like, we'd like to get what are they called? I can't think of the word. And you'll die when you realize what word I can't think of. You know, wooden floors. There you go. See, couldn't think of that. Yes, so we want to have wooden floors, but we would have to sort of move out, I think, to do that, and so we just don't do it. And you think we would do it. I mean, my husband's an architect, for heaven's sake, and I love interiors and that sort of thing, but I have done no interior design whatsoever in my place. It's like, it's still, you know, 70s, 80s. That's when the place was built, so you can imagine. Yes, so we've got very hickory-pickory furniture in around and about, and we'd like to redo it. But anyway, at the moment we've got these two big glass tables. They're IKEA tables, actually. They're just clear glass, and then they've got the little trellis, the white IKEA trellis legs, which I would like to keep one of those. Yes, that'll do. I'd like to keep one of those, and then just looking at these scraps that I've got, and then have a different sort of setup for the TV and everything. We can do that sort of thing. But anyway, so I decided to clear off that, you know, we dump all our bills on there. I don't open them straight away because they just get direct debit out of our account, and I just ignore that, you know, and then I get this big pile of paperwork I have to put away. So that's what I did this morning. It took a while, and then I mopped, and that was a job that needed to be done. So it's pretty. It actually does. I think if you're a bad cleaner like me, you should give it a go, because it actually, I really like that. It makes you feel good that even though you didn't do a lot, you just did one thing or two things. Oh, and I cleaned a little bit. Oh, and I cleaned a little bit in the bathroom. Well, that happens more frequently because that has to be done. It's a bit like the kitchen. But if you just do one thing a day, it's really it's really great. It's really, really great. It just doesn't weigh down on your shoulders that you have to do it. So there you go. There's one. Yes, so that's my new technique. I am wondering, how long is it going to last? That is the million-dollar question. How long am I going to keep up with it? I hope for forever. I hope I'm getting it. And you know what I do? I don't allow myself to. I have one coffee before Lily goes to school, or just after she goes to school. I'm allowed one coffee because sometimes I just can't function without it. But otherwise, I'm not allowed to have breakfast until, oh, I like that. Let's go a bit neutral. I'm not allowed to have breakfast until I've done my cleaning job for the day. And so you'll see how quick I get onto it when I get hungry. It's a very good way of thinking about things, I think, is just thinking about it in little tasks. And another person I really like to listen to is Sugar Mama TV. So she's a financial advisor in Australia, and I really like her because she makes, saving and all that sort of thing seem very possible. I like that. And she does it. It's the same sort of philosophy. She breaks it down into little bundles. So like we're fortunate enough we don't have any credit card debts or anything like that. But because I don't have a credit card, I just have a debit card. I figure I just pay for, if I don't have the money in the bank, then I can't have it. So I don't like going into debt. So anyway, so she says, she just, if people want to pay off their mortgage or that sort of thing, she has really great advice how to go about that. And she breaks it down into small amounts. And she makes you sort of view money in a different way, which I've really been enjoying watching her videos and listening to her and how she approaches that sort of thing. And it seems to be the fashion at the moment. This, anything that's daunting, just break it up into small bits. I really like that. It's like, making a journal, isn't it? It's daunting to think of the finished product, but then if you just start off, okay, today I'm going to print out, tomorrow actually today I might do it, but I'm just saying, for example, I'm just blabbling, you're used to it by now. Today I might print out the pages, and then you feel like you've started. Yes, that's my point. You feel like you've done something when you print out the pages, and then you might start, you might do the cover of your journal, and then you might prepare your signatures, and then you prepare your ephemera. I stuck that upside down. We'll have to put something there to hide that fact. So it's just breaking it into little bits, and it's not such a daunting prospect. Anyway, babble. Okay, that's a strip of Medieval Mirage. Oh, isn't that nice? That's another strip of Iosia. It's just lovely. I just don't want to throw anything out. I'm just going to glue them everywhere. Yeah, I just wanted to, this pile has been growing again, so I just wanted to start using it a little bit and getting it down. So I did invite Lulu to come in here, and do you know what? Where did she go? Where do you think she's gone? She's gone to watch something on TV. Don't know what to think about that. That could be nice. This is just one of my embroideries. I don't remember whether it's a published one or an unpublished one. I'm very slow at getting things done. You know that by now. I quite like that. I could put it there if I tore off that straight edge, because I didn't want to cover up this nice little textural bit here that I don't know whether you can see it or not. Yeah, I quite like that. Might run out of glue. Again, I've got 2 empty glues near me and no full glues. So that's quite nice. There. Oh, I stuck him there. I really like that. And let me see. I might put a stamp. Now I'm in the process of, you'll see there's a few empty pages in here. I'm in the process of putting my stamps into my other folder, but I haven't finished gluing in my these strips. So actually I might, let's have a look at those ones over there. I'll just put that one there. This one. This is going to be for my stamps, and I have to put something to tie it closed because it's quite rigid. It's quite rigid. I just love it. I could give it a kiss. So you see, I found my Italian stamps. So I've got those there, and then and now I can spread out because I've got all these pages. So I've got more, and they're all pretty much almost single. The stamps, they're not sort of covering each other up. So I can see everything. And I'm just trying to think, what would I like? I quite like that one. But no. See, that one can go over here because look at all this space I've got. Why would I overlap them? So they're a little bit smaller, some of those. Let's see this one. No, not purple. That one. That one's quite nice, but then I was pale on the other side, wasn't I? Now I'm going bright. Decisions are the worst. I think I'll go with that one. Let's cover up that head that's upside down. Okay, and that's the writing side, so I don't want to do too much on there. Okay. There we go. So it's kind of like a postcard really. And then you could get your corner rounder and you could round them if you wanted to. I'm not going to, but you could. Okay. So this is quite a fast project, and I don't use these things. So as I mentioned, so I'm quite happy to do this job. So I've got that. Okay, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to get some more old book page. I love the old book page behind things. I don't know why. Oh, I didn't need, I could have just flipped it over, couldn't I? And one of my favorites is this. I just love that. Maybe I'll put that there. Oh, isn't that nice? That is very nice. So I think this will be my decorated side. And then I think this will be my writing side. So I'll put something a little bit with less, you know, like nothing sort of on it. Yep, I'm going to put that there. I might just get, I don't know if I've got any here. I have to see where I can find. Oh, this might be good because you can write on this. Okay. No, wrong colour. I need something more yellowy. Those are big pieces. Don't want any of those. Oh, here we go. This is what I want. I was thinking maybe a bit of this. Do I have any Don't want those. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Oh, here's some old paper. No, it's not old. It's tea dyed. Oh, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about tea dyed paper. I might dream about it again. Okay. Put that there. There we go. Trim it off. That's more in keeping with the colours, isn't it? Like You Can Answer Me. I need a bigger piece of that. Let me see. See, I don't have anything left in here now because I took everything out. Got just little pieces, little bits, little teeny tiny pieces. Ooh, that's nice. Forgot about these. I need to print some more of these out because I've used them all. A little bit of texture when you're not having texture. Okay. I was a bit gung-ho yesterday, did 2 videos. Now I'm feeling tired today. I quite like that. I would have liked it more if it tucked under that. Can I do that? No. I might have to have it going over, but I kind of don't like that right angle line like that. That annoys me. So I'm thinking I could slip this under there. See, that works better for me. I don't know why, but it does. I'd love to ask you if it was working for you, but by the time you can answer me, it'll all be done. It'll be stuck. Okay, and I just need to trim that off there. And then glue that down. This beautiful trim my mum gave me, so it always reminds me of her. It's antique. Perfect. So this is my writing side all done. I'm quite happy with that. And now I'm going to flip over here. It's so pretty. Doesn't need a lot. See, to me, having something that goes over the halfway mark kind of unifies the 2 separate cards. I mean, you could just carry on that theme. I like that. Well, that was a snappy decision. Oh dear. Okay. Right. Now, I just want a little something. It always has to have a little something. Now, it could lend itself to like a pretty sort of that's pretty. It could lend itself to a pretty label, something like that I was thinking, or like this one. That's on white though. I don't want white. One's way too big. As you know, I printed them all out in different sizes. That one's a nice label, but I think that one was on white as well. The one on the sticky paper is better, but I kind of like that there. Anyway, we'll keep that out. I'm just going to have a little looky over here and see if there's something that I like. Isn't that nice? It's very blendy, but I do like it. I'm going to go with something like that. Just, it's going to be very pale. Not that. Not that one. Gosh, it's fun going through all these things. I'm covering up that orangey bit that I liked. He's my favourite so far. Could have a couple of I was going to say I was going to say you could have a couple of oranges. Oh dear. Dearie me. Okay, come on. Find something. Go through all your options. That stands out more. Oh, I do like that one too. That's why I never stop at one. I always have to double check the rest. Like that too. Because, you know, that the first choice might not... sometimes you quite often go back to the first choice. No, I keep wanting to put him like that, but I think he goes like that. No. You quite often go back to the first choice. But sometimes the first choice is not it. Occasionally. There's so much stuff in there, I can't go through all of that. Okay, I think I'm going to put this one here and that one possibly there. I think so. What about this one? I like that more. Yes, I do. Or do I like this more? No, I now like that more because it stands out. You see? There you go. And I stuck my box to my sticky paper. Okay. Of course, if I had some oranges, we could look at oranges as well, as they have popped into my head for no apparent reason. Okay. Put that there. And I know a label would look nice because labels always look nice, but I'm just going to put a little butterfly there because it's, you know why the butterfly I like it? Because it has these beigey colors and it has the yellow and the orange, and that works really well with the blue, and I think that's super pretty. And I might stitch a little bit of lace up the top, but I love that. It's really cool. Look how fast this project is. We've already done 3. Okay. Now this is a different color, isn't it? Such pretty papers. Okay, where will we start? No. This is a bit of gale one, I think. A little bit of a gale. I love it because then when you look at them, it reminds you of all these lovely people that you've kind of, in inverted commas, met on YouTube. Oh, look at that. How can you throw these bits out? You just can't. There's too many yummy things on them. Okay, let me see if that's the right way. Put that there. I like that. See, as you can see, I'm just, if I like it, I just go ahead and stick it down, because otherwise you could literally be here all day just trying everything. You can always cover it up if you don't like it. You can always just chuck it if you don't like it. It's not like, you know, you're throwing out something that's worth $1 million or something like that. And you're not throwing out a whole piece of, you know, scrapbooking paper or that sort of thing either. And I quite like that there. So we've got Gale on the top and Gale on the bottom. I'm pretty sure that's Gale. Yes, I think it is. It's the same tones. And I'm thinking this is going to be my, well, it was going to be my decorated side. So I do need something else. That's quite, because I want to cover him up. I'm sorry, but you're not in my theme. That might be too blendy. See, it's hard to work when you've cleared out all your scraps. We complain about having too many scraps, but then when you clear them all out, what do? You've got to make more. This is another bit of Gale. Quite like that. I'm just sticking it down. I'm not thinking about it too much. You might have noticed. And oh, I'm having a little thought that could happen. Just let me see. No, there's nothing there that I liked for this. Don't think so. The poor man, I just want to cover him up. No, that one's too big. Okay, let's go into the other part of the glory box over here. I need something a little bit more, so cute, a bit more contrasty, I think. I think I need to cut more out of that one. Love this one. Just take the butterfly off, he's distracting me. I'll be faster when I get this, you know, when I've started to use up a bit of the things that I cut out, because I did cut out a lot, didn't I? Heaps. Look at all this stuff. So much. I might have to give up. Yeah? Why, Lou? You're asking, you're not coming in here?
No, I'm working.
What are you working on?
I wonder what?
What are you working on? Tell Mummy.
My thing for the exam.
Oh, thank heavens.
I only did the title.
You didn't get very far before you started roaming about.
No, I'm just trying to get this.
What's this?
The math journey.
Oh, oh, I see. Your plan. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. As you know, I like having a lot of stuff. There's that. Oh, an owl. What about an owl? Those are way too big. Some birds. Some different birds. Oh, there's a birdie. So if it's causing you pain watching me make a decision, you probably want to move on to the next video, because I'm struggling today. Struggling with the decision making. Okay. Nope. None of those, none of those, none of those. Love the mushrooms. And maybe I'll just give these ones a rest. Okay, let's have a look at what I pulled. I put out a lot of stuff here. There has to be something here that's going to make me happy. Has to be. The owl is really making me happy. That's something different. I want more owls. I'm going to find some more owls. Owls are good. And I really like that bird there. I could put him there like that. I think that's how he's supposed to go. Oh, isn't that nice? But I have to do something about that. That's just not doing it for me. I do like, the owl is my favourite, I think, so far. Not him. That one's too tall. He's quite nice. Oh dear me. I think I tried that one. Oh, let me just have a look at the mushrooms. The mushrooms are always nice. I know they blend in a bit, but I quite like those. Do I like the mushrooms more, or do I like... Could have mushrooms with a butterfly. Mushrooms there, and flowers there. I don't mind that at all. And maybe a little bit of green. I need to find some more green paper. Oh, what about a little bit of this scripty paper? This might be too similar to my background as it is already. Too similar. Could have a bit of a Tracy Fox. Could have a bit of lace. No, that's too busy. Don't have any more of my green paper. I need to, I've got a new pad of it somewhere, but it would require me to get up and find it. Well, I think I'm going to go with this. Just create a little garden scene. Okay. Did I do anything on the other side? I've been here for so long. Oh, I just glued on top of a butterfly. Oh dear, you poor thing. I've been here for so long trying to pick what to put on here that I don't even remember what I did on the other side. If I did anything at all. It's all sticky, get rid of that. Okay, let's put this one down. Little touch of colour could be good. Little touch of colour. Just a sec. Let me just see over here. I might have a smaller one of those. You can see how the mess grows. I'm now feeling like I'm in a corner. Squished into a corner. And I think I've used all of those. I need to print those out again. But I do like a splash of colour. This might not be right. Oh, it might be. It's got orange in it. I think I like this one, so I might just tear it down. I only want a little bit. I don't want to cover everything up. Okay. Oh yes, I like that. Got the mushrooms kind of cover up the poor man there. Bye bye. It's good seeing you. Okay, yep. I like that. Love all the colours working together. The browns, the oranges, the blue, the purple. It's great. The beiges. Okay, and what did I do on the other side? Nothing. Oh, that's why I couldn't remember what I did. I didn't do anything there. Okay, well, we just need a little bit of something just to... I don't want that. We need to do a little bit of something. Just be patient with me because this is our writing side. Oh, I've got this lovely... Look how yellowy that is. I don't know if you can see it. That's just going to swoosh across there. I like it on the bottom. It's very brittle, so I have to be very careful gluing this. Very brittle. Thin and brittle, so it needs a new lease of life on some cardstock. See that? It tore. It's okay because it's stuck to my finger. Might just put a little piece of that there. Yes. So you don't even throw those little teeny tiny pieces out. And I'm just covering up where I went crooked. I didn't put it down straight. My word, guys, I made a joke while I was sitting here working. Wouldn't it be funny if my video shut off? Well, it did. It totally shut off because I forgot to delete yesterday's second video. Anyway, I saw that 40 minutes has recorded, so I don't know where it's cut off because I haven't looked at it. I'll just show you. This was my sample that I had just mucked around and done one day. I did this one. I don't know if you've seen me do it on video. This is a bit of Ayosier paper. This is old book page. I don't know whether, I think that's antique papery. That's one of my doilies, a public domain owl, a bit of one of my embroideries that I don't know if I've published that one yet, some old book page, and a little, and that's just a piece of one of my embroideries, the linen part of it on that side. Then there's some pieces of Gale here, a little bit of William Morris that I had sort of made into a washi, mushrooms, graphics fairy butterfly, and oh, you can't even see, some flowers, and then one of my doilies on the back, and just a piece of old book page, and I stuck that down to cover up where I went crooked. So this is a flower with some trim, butterfly, and then on the back some more trim and just some old bits of paper. This is one of the first ones I did, so I think you definitely saw me do that one, and that's the reverse side, so I won't explain. That's the first one I did, so I won't explain that one. And this is the last one. I probably didn't record this one, so just a bit of a scrap of a botanical that I had, a fussy cut flower, some music paper, a stamp, and graphics fairy butterfly, and then one of my doilies, and just some old book page on the back. So that is my video for today. I'm sorry it did cut out, but I will be back tomorrow with something else. So thank you for watching. Bye.